Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 58 of Kishkindha Kanda. In the previous chapters, we were seeing Sampati, as it approached as stranger to the Vanaras, Angada is telling the story of how they arrived there and why they are sitting there for fast unto death because they could not able to execute the orders of Sugriva and they elapsed the time and they were unable to find Rama's wife Sita and Jatayu, having earlier let his life for the sake of saving Sita, and in the same fashion, while searching for Sita, these people are also now ready to give up their life. During the pitiable narrative of the monkeys who had resolved to give up their lives, the vulture, in mournful accents with tears in his eyes, answered them, saying, "O monkeys, you have told me that Jatayu, my brother, my younger brother, was slain in combat by Ravana, who was his superior in strength. Old and bereft of my wings, I can only resign myself to these tidings as I no longer have the power to avenge my brother's death. Formerly, when Indra slew the demon Vritra, my brother and I, wishing to prove which of us was superior, soared into the sky, drawing nearer and nearer to the sun with its aureole of rays. Flinging ourselves into the currents of air, we rose rapidly higher and higher. But the sun having reached its zenith, Jatayu grew faint. Seeing my brother tormented by the sun's rays, I covered him affectionately with my wings, for he was suffering greatly. Whereupon they were scorched, and I fell on the Vindhya mountain. O foremost of monkeys, where I remained, not knowing what had befallen him. So now by this time, Angada has realized that Sampati is having a very close fond relation with Jatayu. More than that, Sampati earlier mentioned, seeing that Jatayu being slain by Ravana, he would have gone there to avenge his death, but because of his old age, because he is bereft of the wings, he is unable to take his revenge against Ravana. And this immediately alerted Angada, who asked, thus addressed by Sampati, Jatayu's brother, the eminently sagacious Prince Angada answered, if you are indeed the brother of Jatayu and had heard what I have related, then tell us, do you know where is the abode of the Titan Ravana? Say if you know whether the retreat of that short sighted whilst of the demon Ravana is near or far away. Then the illustrious elder brother of Jatayu, and that is Sampati, answered in words worthy of him, causing delight to the monkeys, and said, O monkeys, my pinions being burnt, I am a vulture bereft of strength. Yet by my words alone I shall render Rama a great service. I know the realm of Varuna and those covered by Vishnu's three strides. I am also conversant with the wars between the gods and asuras and the churning of the ocean from where the Amrita issued. Though age has deprived me of strength and my vitality is ebbing away, this mission of Rama's must be my first concern. By telling this, Sampati is giving an impression to the Vanaras how old it is and how much he know about it, so they can trust the words of Sampati. I saw a young and lovely woman, beautifully attired, being carried off by the wicked Ravana, and that beautiful creature was crying out, O Rama, O Lakshmana, hearing of her ornaments, she cast them on earth, her silken cloak resembling the rays of the sun, striking on a mountain summit, shone against the dark skin of the demon like a lightning flash irradiating a cloudy sky. Since she was calling Rama, Rama, I believe her to have been Sita. Now hear me, and I will tell you where the abode of the demon is to be found. Because by this time, the Vanaras have gained confidence that he is telling the truth. The son of Vishravas, that is Ravana, son of Vishravas and brother of Kubera, that demon named Ravana resides in the city of Lanka constructed by Vishwakarma, which lies a full 100 yojanas from here on an island in the sea, furnished with golden gateways and ramparts of Karnaka Kanchana gold with lofty palaces gleaming with Hema gold adorning it, a great wall bright as the sun encircles it, and it is there that unfortunate Vaidehi, attired in a silken cloth, is confined in Ravana's inner apartments, carefully guarded by demon woman. It is there you will find Sita. How does this vulture would know with such a clear cut clarity, clear detail regarding where Sita is and that she is in the Ravana's inner apartment? How does he know about it? Sampati continued. 400 miles from here, on the southern shore of the sea, dwells Ravana. O monkeys, he he is there speedily. Go there speedily and demonstrate your valor. By supernatural means, I know that having seen that place, you will return. That first course is the path taken by the fork-tailed shrieks. He is telling about birds. Fork-tailed shrieks take the first path, and the others living on grain. The second by those who live on insects and fruit. They'll fly a little higher. The third path is by the cocks, the fourth by the herons, hawks, and birds of prey, the fifth one by vultures, the sixth by each path here is one above the other in the sky, where the birds used to fly. The sixth by swans endowed with strength, energy, youth, and beauty, and the last by the eagles. We have all derived our origin from Vainateya, the Garuda. O foremost of monkeys, I shall avenge that execrable deed of that eater of flesh, Ravana, as also his cruelty towards my brother. Resting here, I am able to see Ravana and Janaki, for we all possess the supersensual sight of Suparna, the Garuda. Because Garuda could able to see over a long distance, being able to fly at such a great height in the sky. Because remember, all those birds at whatever height they are flying in the sky, they should finally get their food from the land. And because of that reason, even those birds which are flying very much at a greater height in the sky, they are also capable of looking so much longer in their vision. They're having a very good farsightedness. It is by virtue of our nature and on account of the food we eat that we can see clearly to a distance of 400 miles. We are instinctively drawn to search for our food at a distance while other birds scratch it up with their claws at the foot of the tree where they roost, their sight being limited. For example, there are certain birds like hen, cocks, and others. They cannot fly. They simply scratch the ground and they get the food. Whereas these kind of birds, which are flying very high in the sky, they have a long vision in order to search for their food. So, because of that reason, Sampati could able to see Vaidehi sitting in the palace of Ravana from the distance of these 400 miles. Do yourself look about for a means to cross over the salty waves. Having found Vaidehi, return, your purpose accomplished. Now I desire to be taken by you to the shore of the sea, the abode of Varuna. I will there perform the water ritual for the spirit of my high souled brother who has gone to the celestial abode. At those words, those mighty monkeys carried Sampati, whose wings had been burned, to the shore of the ocean, after which they brought back that king of the birds to the Vindhya mountain, and having received the information concerning Sita, experienced great joy. Thus ended chapter 58 of Kishkindha Kanda in Ramayana. Namaste Sharada Devi, Kashmira Puravasini, Twamaham Prarthye Nityam, Vidya Danancha Dehime. Goodbye.